everyone, welcome back to Daily Mix. I'm Lily Pebbles.
And I'm Anna from Vivian Does Makeup, and today we have a very special guest with us, the lovely Sammy from Beautycrush.
I feel like that needs like an applause.
Yeah.
Welcome to Daily Mix.
Thank you for having me.
It's nice to have you here. You look beautiful today.
Thank you.
She's blushing already.
So we thought to ease Sammy into Daily Mix, we'd do a Q&A video. So we've tweeted and you guys have sent loads of questions to us. So should we read some out?
Yes, first one is.
Go on, you can do the first.
Yes.
The first one is from Pretty and Blush, and it's top 3 MAC eyeshadows.
What would you say for that one?
I love Woodwinked, which I feel like. What else do I like? I like Shroom, and I like Sumptuous Olive, I think.
All
Nice
good
ones.
picks.
Yeah.
I think mine would be All That Glitters, which is a nice all over, Sober, and Woodwinked.
I love soap as well.
Is that the same as yours?
That's really close. And mine would be All That Glitters as well, and Sober. They're just both nice, like all over the lid shades. But then I would say Espresso.
Oh, I haven't got that one.
As well. It's quite a good brow shade and good for just like a bit of eyeliner.
Ooh, nice.
That one as well.
Okay, Anna, you read the next one.
Okay, next one comes from @BoChristy, and it says, "What did you study?"
I studied fashion styling, hair and makeup design at university.
Very relevant.
Yeah, much more so than
What
mine.
about you?
I studied at university and I studied a Bachelor of Science in Psychology.
Wow.
I would have loved to have done that.
Really?
Yeah,
we should
I
have swapped.
Yeah.
And I went to uni and studied marketing, advertising, PR.
It's weird.
So,
like both of yours
cool.
are quite related to what you do now.
Yeah, I guess
Mine
so.
not so much.
It's cool. It's good.
It was fun.
Yeah.
So the next one is from Robin99, Robin B99. Any product you didn't expect to like that you now absolutely love?
We've been thinking hard about this one. Have you thought of your answer yet, Sammy?
Yeah. I think it'll probably be gel liner, because I think at first I thought it would be smudge. It would smudge around my eyes, but it doesn't at all. It just like stays put, doesn't it? And then I fell in love with it. So yeah.
I think my one is quite a recent one, and this is one that Lily introduced me to. And you know the Tangle Teaser?
Oh yeah.
That everyone loves. I've been using that for 2 years. And then there's something called the Wet Brush, which is a bit more difficult to find, but it's specifically made for when you've got wet hair. And Lily told me about it, and I was like, yeah, whatever, not interested. Used it, it's incredible, 1,000,001 times better than the Tangle Teaser.
It's so good. I think mine would be the Clinique Chubby Stick for eyes, because they launched and I was just like, I don't know, I quite like cream eyeshadows when I can use my fingers like out of a pot. I just wasn't that fussed, and I actually really like them. The one I think you told me about, Lots of Latte and Full of Fudge, the shades.
Oh, Full of Fudge. If you haven't tried Full of Fudge, we're going to
You just go like this and it's like done. Okay, so here you go.
Okay. From Brit Beauty X, what would be your #1 advice for someone starting a beauty channel?
Go on, you start this one off.
Oh, I would say practice. I think with YouTube videos, your first one is probably going to be a bit shaky. So I would say just practice and keep on going until you find one that you're comfortable and happy to put online.
Yeah, I'd say just try and be yourself. And if you feel like you're not being yourself and you're being a bit like, because you're in front of a camera, it's quite easy to be a bit robotic. Film with someone else in the room that you know well, like your sister or something, and it kind of makes you just relax and be yourself.
That's a good one.
I think when you're starting to film or take photos and things like that, try to make your background and things quite clear, so that you as a subject is quite engaging to watch, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's a good tip.
Yeah, just try to like make it as best quality as you can without you don't have to spend too much money as well.
Yeah.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one comes from Alicia YouTube, and it says, would you rather have no eyebrows or no eyelashes? That's the best question.
Oh my
I love that
god.
one.
Oh, am I going to go first?
Yeah, go on.
I think no eyelashes. I've got quite bold brows, and I think everyone looks a bit strange when they don't have any, but if I didn't have any, it would be just so weird with my dark hair. So I love eyelashes, but I'd have to say bye to the eyelashes.
I'd say eyelashes as well.
Yeah.
I would say eyebrows.
What?
Because you could always just get them like tattooed on or like just penciled in.
That's true.
But with eyelashes, I mean, That's quite hard.
Mine are quite sparse though, I feel like, anyway. And
So you're happy to ditch them. You don't like them anyway.
I like draw a little line.
I would look like an egghead without brows.
Oh my god, please, can someone just Photoshop an image of Anna without brows? I need to see this.
That'd be so funny. Okay, what's the next question? Okay, the next one is from Super B Moore. If you weren't a beauty blogger or a YouTube, what would you do for a career?
Go on, Sammy.
You go first.
I think I probably would have carried on doing some like fashion styling and things and seen what route it would have taken me, or photography, because I love photography. I used to want to be a vet, but I'm allergic to cats, so.
I did work in an animal hospital.
Yes,
That's so funny. The vet that's allergic to cats. It sure exists.
I reckon I would love to be like working in the beauty department of some kind of magazine or something. Like writing beauty on a daily basis would be awesome. Or a florist.
Ooh.
It's quite a weird one, but I love it when I get flowers and I cut them and I put them in the little vase. So maybe that would be like a little alternative.
Yeah, I
route
reckon I would have been working in marketing on social media for a brand. That's kind of what I was doing before, and it's what I studied. So yeah,
continuing on with that.
probably. All right, here you go. What's the next one?
Okay, the next one is from it's like Susie _ and it's best beauty tip / trick you have ever learnt.
Okay, I reckon my one is in regards to blush, and you should never apply blush below the irises of your eyes. Like if you were to draw like a line from the iris of your eyes and down your cheek, you should always apply blush to this bit and not kind of further in, not too close to the nose.
Very clever.
Yeah.
I recently tried making my own DIY face mask, just mixed a bit of squidgy avocado and honey, and you can put some yogurt in as well, and I just thought this is never going to work, but my skin felt amazing and soft, and it was properly glowing afterwards, so
give that a go.
it's a good little tip.
My one is probably for good skin that it all comes from it sounds a little bit cliche, but what you eat and sleep and water and things like that, but mainly diet. So if you're having bad problems with your skin, a lot of it is through diet, so I'd say to just watch what you're eating, things like that.
Stay hydrated, kids.
Good one.
I'm like a mum.
So _ Liz asks, what is the one thing that you do that people might think is strange?
Okay, so I didn't really know mine was strange until recently, and basically when I wear tights, I always like to put on a pair of black socks on top of my tights before I put my shoes on. I don't know why, it just makes me feel more secure, and then my toes aren't all like in the tights, and it freaks me out. Yeah. I don't know.
You freak.
Yeah. You thought of yours, Sammy?
Yeah, I think so, but I think mine's quite an immature thing. When I'm eating something, like it's kind of like a sandwich or a hot dog or something, I have to like pull off extra bread. Is that really weird? Or
From
is
the
that
end,
normal?
you don't like the bit that hasn't got any filling?
I like tear my food before I eat it.
Yeah, I
as
do.
well.
I
It's a bit
tear a lot, and yeah, like before I eat a hot dog, I have to tear the end off, and then.
No, you just reminded me of one. I didn't used to eat the ends of sausages.
Why? When it's like folded up.
Where the skin comes
Like
together.
yeah, it's not skin.
No, but I never used to like that bit. I used to cut off the ends and just eat them.
Oh my god. What's your weird one?
I think my most weird one is that when I sleep, I take my clothes off. Sometimes.
Oh my god.
But mainly just my socks. Mainly just my socks. I go to bed with my socks on, and then when I wake up in the morning, I'm like, That's definitely my weird one.
So similar to that question, someone from the Daily Mix crew wanted to find out what any like weird things that we eat are.
Okay, you think of one.
I can't think.
Mine is pasta with ketchup. It is my all-time favourite meal. I love it, especially spaghetti, but I quite like little pastas too. Loads of ketchup mixed in, loads of parmesan. Oh, I know, it's so weird. It's literally like, I think it's my mum used to like give it to me when I was ill, like off school, so it makes me feel like comforted. My sister loves it too, seriously. I pretend that's what I eat when there's nothing in the house, but secretly it's like my favourite meal ever.
See, I am a big fan of tomato ketchup. I will eat like tomato ketchup basically with anything. But at the moment, now I've thought about it, it's really not as weird as yours. Mine, you know those naked bars that you get?
Yeah.
I have a naked bar and then I dip it into
Peanut butter,
Peanut
you were going to say.
butter.
I knew you were going to say peanut butter.
Oh my god, anything.
but which isn't necessarily like weird, it's just
that
nice.
links on to my one, because I was going to say, if there's a banana in the house or part of a banana left, because sometimes I'll have half the banana for my breakfast. Anyway, I'll split it down the middle and then put peanut butter in it and like, maybe layer with other things.
Yeah, that's acceptable for people who like peanut butter.
I think Lily definitely wins the award the most.
I've probably got other ones that are even more weird. I think I'll just leave it at that.
Oh my god, I'm hysterical.
It's so good, seriously.
It all like went along the line. I was like, well, actually, related to mine.
I know. I love how you told the reason why you might have half a banana. Backstory.
So
Sometimes I have half for breakfast. So thank you so much, Sammy, for coming. It's been so nice to have you here.
Thank you for having me. But thank you for watching, guys, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.